For this problem, let's take a look at whether or not this series, summation n equals 1 to infinity, 1 minus 1 over n to the n, converges or diverges. This one, as it turns out, diverges. Notice that, let's take the limit as n goes to infinity of 1 minus 1 over n to the n. Okay, now this is equal to e to the minus 1. Why is that equal to e to the minus 1? Okay, so we recall that one of our basic limits is that the limit as n goes to infinity of 1 plus x over n to the n, that is equal to e to the x. And so in this case, I have x is replaced by -1. So if I have 1 plus -1 over n, that would be exactly this. So this is equal to e to the minus 1 or 1 over e. In particular, this is not equal to 0. So for a series to converge, the nth term has to go to 0. But in this case, the nth term does not go to 0. It goes to something else. And so therefore, the series diverges by the divergence test. Okay, now for the purposes of this problem, the problem is now over. We've shown that it diverges. For the sake of review, I want to talk a little bit about something that will not work. So warning. Okay, now I want to emphasize again, this is not necessary for exam purposes. This is strictly for review purposes. Warning, in this case, the root test does not work. Now, why? Okay, so ordinarily, when you see something to the nth power, the first instinct is to try the root test. Now, the root test does not work this time because the limit as n goes to infinity of 1 minus 1 over n to the n raised to the 1 over n. So we take the thing that I see here and raise it to the 1 over n power and take the limit as n goes to infinity. So this is equal to the limit as n goes to infinity of 1 minus 1 over n. These exponents multiply, n times 1 over n. Clearly that cancels, so I get the limit of n goes to infinity of 1 minus 1 over n to the first power. And then as n goes to infinity, that goes to 1 minus 0, which is equal to 1. Now, if this number was less than 1, we could conclude that it converges. If it was greater than 1, we can conclude divergence. But in this case, we get equal to 1. So in this case, the root test is inconclusive. Okay, so everything from here on down is not necessary for test purposes, but I put this here by way of review. If I do the root test and I end up with a limit of 1, then I can conclude nothing about whether the series converges or diverges.